A rich and beautiful woman went to a psychiatrist. She told the psychiatrist that she was going through depression. She felt that her life was meaningless. The psychiatrist called an old lady from inside. The old lady's name was Mary. She worked as a cleaner in that clinic. The psychiatrist told Mary, "Mary, tell this young lady your story. She thinks her life is meaningless." Mary put the broomstick on the floor and began to tell her story. "I was 28 years old when my husband died of cancer. A few weeks later, my only son passed away in an accident. I was alone. I felt like I had nothing to live for. I became insomniac as I couldn't sleep at night. I stopped smiling. I thought of giving up many times. One evening, I was returning to my home from work as usual. As I was closing the door of my house, I saw a little kitten sitting outside. The kitten had followed me down the road as it seemed. It was very cold outside, and the kitten looked hungry. I decided to offer it a shelter for the night. I took the kitten inside and gave some milk on a plate. The kitten finished the milk quickly. After finishing the milk, it rubbed its body around my legs. I smiled looking at it. It was the first time I smiled in months. I realized something that night. I asked myself, if I can feel such happiness from helping a little kitten, how would I feel to help more people? Next day, I baked a pie and took it to my neighbor. My neighbor was a 78-year-old lady who lived alone. She hadn't eaten much that day as she was sick and couldn't cook for herself. She ate the pie I offered. After eating, she thanked me with her heart. It felt good. Since then, I started doing something good every day. I never missed the opportunity to do something kind. I found my happiness back in that way. Soon my insomnia was gone. I slept better than ever. The faces of the people I helped, the happiness on their face gave me the motivation to carry on. The rich lady listened to the whole story. She said, "Thank you for sharing your story with me. I have the money to buy anything, but I lost the things money can't buy. Your story has opened my eyes. I can't buy happiness with money, but I can buy happiness with happiness. I can be happy if I can make others happy. This is the truth. The beauty of happiness lies in sharing. The more you share the happiness, the happier you get. Happiness is not a destiny. It is a journey. And the more people you take on your journey, the easier and happier it gets. So spread happiness to get happiness."